Ooh, clear water.
I've just been to heaven with someone so true. I dreamed about Mama last night. She read me the Bible like she used to do. I dreamed about Mama last night. She never closed her eyes in sleep till we were all in bed. And on party nights till we came home, she often sat and read. We little thought about it then, for we were young and gay, just how much Mama worried when we children were away. We only knew she never slept when we were out at night. She waited just to know we'd all come home all right. Why, sometimes when we'd stayed away till 1 or 2 or 3, it seemed to us that Mama heard the turning of the key. For always when we'd step inside, she'd call and we'd reply. We were all too young back then to understand the reason why.
Miss Mama.
Until the last one had returned, she'd always keep a light. For Mama couldn't sleep until she kissed us all goodnight. She had to know that we were safe before she went to rest. She seemed to fear the world might harm the one she loved the best. And once she said, when you've grown to women and to men, perhaps I'll sleep the whole night through. I may be different then. And it seemed that night and day we knew a mother's care. That always when we got back home, we'd find her waiting there. Then came the night that
Oh, it doesn't let me do another one. Oh, it's okay.
all with you now, the kindly doctor said. And her eyes, there gleamed again that old-time tender light that told that she'd been waiting just to know we were all right. She smiled that old familiar smile and prayed to God to keep her children safe from harm throughout the years. And then Mama went to sleep. My dream is a treasure that I'll always keep. I dreamed about Mama last night. Thank you, Hank. I never heard you say that. Don't believe.
Currently applied.
Hope you like it. I've just told Mama goodbye. Each year on Mother's Day, the rose I wore was red, but today I'm saying
Good morning.
my first prayer. Mama's lying on her dying bed. I've just told Mama goodbye. Mother's Day. This is the dread.
Tell Damien to be a little quieter. I'm live.
We all must face someday. Get this consolation in my heart. She will bloom in the master's bouquet. I've just told Mama goodbye. Mother's Day has turned to night, like the flies Her time has come to go.
You have a choice. You could be a goofus or a gallant. Your choice is yours. Do you want to be a goofus or a gallant? Choose one. Be a goofus or a gallant. What up, RR? I recognize that. I used to watch your show. Really? Well, come with some facts. I want to see a mugshot and then an alias. And proof.
Thank you, Hank. I haven't heard.
Because other than, you could be somebody else. Just acting like it. That's a good one, Blackout, right? I took it last night's stream. He was sitting there looking at screen just perfect. Perfect. I said, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make a picture of it. And I'm gonna try to do a good picture instead of a mean picture. And it came out good. Look at that. He even has his Black Bloc hat on. You know he's a part of Black Bloc, right? Maybe he needs to, start talking about the political aspects of being a Trump supporter. And maybe he's changed. I don't see the Trump flag. Is it because it's out of date? It's never out of date. Trump 2016 flag should be up. I'm excited. You got your fucking First Amendment back, but you use the censorship tool so much, dude. You would think you would have loved that fucking original shit. Oh, you did. You were enjoying having the censorship rules, yet you are the hypocrite. I know I'm a hypocrite. But it made me so happy to hear you say that you like me more than Tommy James. You know that? Oh, I was so relieved to hear that you like me more than Tommy James, because I've done a lot to try to prove that to you. I wake up every day trying to prove to Blackout Andy that I'm better than Tommy James. Not, fuck if I'll walk today. Today, I'm gonna smoke myself retarded if I keep smoking the Dr. Green Thumb. The Dr. Green Thumb got me mouthy too, but it's got me sleepy at the same time. So the mouthy people get their breaks from me, or the people that get hit with the mouth. They get breaks. Let's use some of this good shit. Here's the good shit. You know what this is? Oh, yeah, it's nothing but resonated like the bottom of bowls. So it's like really nasty sometimes, or really good. It's a grab bag. Sometimes the bowl will resonate so much, a giant clump will be just at the bottom. And I gotta with the pipe. So I'll show you how it goes. You go like this. I mean, it's a de-bowler. You know, it's just it's an ashtray with a hole or thing sticking out of it. And you could also walk up and have it on your desk and do the pencil trick from Dark Knight. And then it'll have a big fucking black eye.
Many years I've been looking for a place to call home, but I failed yet to find it, so I must travel alone. I don't care for fine mansions on earth sinking sand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. In the shade of a tree like that it may never stand.
I can't find my rider.
Sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner
Of the glory land.
Blessed Lord, I'm not asking to live in the mist, for I know I'm not worthy of such splendor as this. But I'm asking for mercy while humbly I stand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land.
There it is.
Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of
Always keep your fucking lighters hidden, even from yourself if you have to.
Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. I have many loved ones who've gone on this way. On the great final morning shall I hear them say, come and join in the singing and playing our band. Lord, build me a
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That shit tastes like Bigfoot dick. Ooh. It gives you a head change though. I'm not out of weed, I just don't want to smoke the good stuff right now. I'm going right back to sleep.
Yes, sir, that's all right. It's one of the first songs, one of the first I think I ever learned. My grandmother taught me this song, called The Great Judgment Morning. I dreamed that the great judgment morning had dawned and the trumpet had blown.
Oh shit.
I dreamed
If you're ever Siri, pause. If you're ever out hiking and you hear a trumpet just blaring and you don't know where it's coming from, like you can't see any speakers, or say you're in the desert or the beach, you just hear this trumpet that sounds like it's blaring off into the fucking ocean, coming from the ocean, like the fucking the sounds of the Kraken, or fucking, you know, what you think is the Kraken. Yeah. If you don't read up or can't read, you can get somebody to read it for you. Just read, what is it, Genesis? Is that the right story?
To judgment before the
I think it's
white
Genesis.
From the throne came a bright shining angel.
I'm learning.
And stood on
I'm learning.
land and
I'll never learn all of it, right?
and swore with her hands
Hopefully we will. Oh, I got people in the chat. What's up?
And oh, what
Oh, little legs.
as the lost were told of their fate, they cried for the rocks and the mountains. They prayed, but their prayers were
Me?
too late. The rich
Makes
man was there,
so much sense when you
had melted and
understand that these pussies all came from
the great man was there, but his great
what? I can't get that last one. Twitch. I didn't come from Twitch. In fact, my first upload, my first upload was on YouTube. And it was on a channel. I think I checked the channel for a long time. It was up for a long time. But it might have been before Google even took over, because I had to call the YouTube and talk to somebody, and they answered. And I was like, so I lost access to this account, and I'd like to figure out a way to get the videos, because I upload them to your fucking service or whatever, and I want them back. Like I like a version back, and they said this is in 2006. So you got to think 2008, not 2006. 2007. Because so summer 2007, I had to talk to them. They did this thing where you left them an email, or did a ticket, and then they said they'd call you, and they randomly called me while I was at work. It was during the middle of the day, obviously, And I walked to the back of the store because I was working at Subway, and I could take calls then. I'd just go act like I'm fucking doing something, getting chips. I'd pick up the phone, I go, yeah, who is this? This is a YouTube representative talking about your channel? I'm like, my channel? I go, I don't have a channel, but I did get you guys for, like I didn't have the channel access. But it was my face. In fact, I'm gonna look it up and see if the channel on the Wayback Machine is available.
Thank you, Hank. I'm glad we
It's
had
very easily
never did get a chance to sing all
looked up. I've talked about it before on my stream. It's too bad y'all weren't here to hear the channel name. You would love the channel name.
If today the sun should set on all my hopes and cares, there is one whose smiling face the gods would see. 'Cause she'll walk along beside me up the golden stairs. Oh, they'll never, never
You know what?
take her love from me. What a fool I was to go and break the trust she gave, and see her love turn into sympathy.
I don't think any. Here's the problem.
It's the one.
The word original gangster or OG, it's something given to you, right? It's something somebody tells you. Or in the case of my situation, I was told, aren't you supposed to be one of the original OG somethings? And I go, wait, I've never been called an OG of anything. So, I appreciate you for thinking I was an OG. At least at one time, Tommy. In fact, did you think that when I met you? And is that why you were so nice? Art, get this. Was that why you were so nice? Because you thought I might have had connections with IP2 like that? Buddy. Sadly mistaken. Let me give you a little insight on communities. For example, I've known about Zaya since he showed up around IP2. It's been a while. People that just found out about Zaya recently would probably say someone like Tommy James, who's known about Zaya longer, would say you are an OG ETC orbiter. Wanting that? I mean, I didn't know anything about any of this nonsense until I came on here, this panel verse. When I was on IP2, he was on there, I saw him. He was a fucking dick. All because I showed up in this chat and I said, hey man, you're listed on IP2. That's where he asked me where I came from because he didn't recognize me and he was super paranoid. Obviously, people are trying to hide something, right? Or they've been fucked with. I mean, you can have two things. I say the first one applies to him. But I recollect him saying my room looked like shit. Thank you. Tommy did the same formula. It must be set in their rules and regulations that we must harass like this. We go, this, we insult your house, we insult your clothes, we insult your hair, we'll insult the fact that you don't. So I'm going to say this. If any pot smokers know, you tap the bowl, you scrape the bowl with your fingers. Maybe you hold the bowl closed so your weed don't fall out. Right? Your hands get dirty. You're fucking blind. You can't walk. Have to use wipes to wipe your hands all the time. Wipes to wipe your face all the time. Tommy, I really hope to God you don't have to rely on somebody else. Keep doing what you're doing. I only did it for a year and a half, by the way. I was on opiates since I was a kid. I was first given Tylenol 3 right before 9/11. So if you want to count that as the start, maybe a lot longer. But what do you do when you're 200 pounds and 6'2", 13 years old, 14 years old? And you need your tonsils and adenoids taken out. And Tylenol with codeine is what they chose instead of Vicodin. They gave me a little bit of Valium coming a couple days before. So I got good shit at a very young age. Ooh, I went down to 1 when I said the V word. Or the 9 word. I think it's funny. I like to go with the government's narrative, but it's never been my style. But lately I've been going with it. It seems the best route.
Carry with me to my grave.
We have an opiate crisis, and it starts with not recognizing that opiates are an issue. Tylenol is an issue. To unmature brains, livers. I was fucking 200 pounds plus, so I'm gonna say my liver was fine, but who knows, right? But the first time I ever smelled a poppy extract, Never recognized that.
I thought I'd make her happy if I'd step aside, but I knew her love.
Do you think he wrote this
Set me free.
when he left or his Hank's mama left him? I don't think his what is this? Oh, it's fucking Ray-Bans, right? Ray-Bans has new styles for their cameras. I mean sunglasses. Oh, Ray-Bans and Oakley. This is the song I wanted to move your own business. This song goes out to everyone on the internet. Mind your business, you won't be minding mine. Get some topics like UFOs. Oh, there he is. Who is this? Who's that? He goes live. Do I motivate you? Am I your muse, you redheaded fucking ginger fucking genetic experiment? Maybe I should wait till you start passing out on stream and record you. Rent free, by the way. Hey, what time did you go to bed? So, Sandman, you were falling asleep. So you got early sleep. So let's find out your sleeping schedule, right? Or you're never gonna find out mine. But we'll figure it out. Hey, mind your own business, right? Smoke some more of that fine Chiva. How may I please ya, right? Mind your business, I won't be minding mine. Only Tommy James collabs with someone like Blackout Andy and drops DMs. Did you see the DMs he has with me? Did you? He wouldn't show those. It's me being very concerned for his health. Why would I be concerned with Blackout's health? The guy that has basically shown that he hates Blackout, right? Let's hear how his voice hears. My voice is bad today. I already listened to this. Siri, next song.
There's a tear
In my beer, and I'm dying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Years, I did a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I wanna keep drinking and fight. What do you got to say about fucking Hank? My music sucked. Siri, pause. Does my music suck or does yours?
From the back and then I make her walk by me. From the back and then she walked and get me by.
Listen to that. Listen to that.
Fuck, yeah, call me T-Money. Smoking that honey. Yeah.
What? Wow. Delusional. By the way, John Lennon, that's a great poster. Too bad you hold no qualities. And that's what? A poster to make you look cool to your Queen's buddy Zaya? Zaya's mom? Siri, resume. Some real music.
For you, dear, you are on my lonely mind.
For you are on my lonely mind. Day night, you gone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking. I know. Who's that? Who's that picture? Ooh. Ooh. I and I cried. What's Bongino doing? You are on my lonely mind. You are on my lonely mind. I get anything. There's a tear in my beer. Here they come. The zombies are coming. The dead man walking, by the way. Are you gonna overdose like Davey from this movie? He didn't even get to see the premiere. I think it would be ironic if he blew up right after he died. Machiavelli, Don Illuminati, all through your body, blows like a 12-gauge shotty. Oh, wait. How are you? Oh, it must be. It must be someone with delusional fucking brains. White Machiavelli. Let me think. Foozy tube. Delusionary. Fucking psychotic head. So if it is Tommy James and he's calling himself White Machiavelli, do you know who Machiavelli was? And I told you this the first time you came in. It's not Tupac. Get a grip. Pop! Have you ever performed even at a coffee shop? Did you lie to a church and say you were a Christian rapper? You could do that. you get kicked out of your first song, but you know.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven
Did this guy do his own distribution? And he sends out packages. He sends out fucking his whole fucking... Have you seen the packages he sends out? What's this? Restarted? You seen the packages that guy sends out? I avoided him for a minute. Just because he was all over the ads. I even did a short that said, if you're going to run ads... just playing your music, I don't like it. But he was obviously getting shadow banned. Tom McDonald was getting shadow banned because YouTube doesn't like certain political stances. Oh, the KKK is coming. By the way, the KKK is going live because Tommy James just went off. So don't forget, a Serbian lady that lives in Florida that has her Cash App, KK's company. KKK. Get this right. KK's company. And I've seen her. You know, fellas, she's taken, I think. I don't know. Who knows, right? But I wouldn't trust her. Sandman got bit. Or maybe he bit her. I don't know. They're all liars, so you can't tell who's telling the truth. Maybe Sandman seems to be going with other people's narratives more because he just wants to do his thing, right? He wants to recap and have a little fun and then maybe game. I know that I know that aspect of YouTube. You don't want to try too hard. But if you do try hard and work at it, I believe you can get at it. There's a guy 23-1, also known as Death. He got out of prison, went straight to YouTube. Same thing with APS. And I always thought, oh, that's who this is. The dog groomer. He's changed his name. At least he's got a family channel name, and it's not him walking around acting like he's a gangster. But him interacting with ETC was a bad look. Or Zaya. I don't know who ETC is. If that's Zaya or not, I've always been confused. Something wrong. Talking about always deleting your VODs. He was saying, I always delete my VODs. Yeah, they give me no choice when you strike me down mid-fucking stream, Thomas. Yeah. Sometimes you and your buddies say, what? Play this band, and then get struck down immediately. I know the tricks. I kept calling them out on you. I'm going to get struck down for Bog Seeger. I'm not a fucking moron. I even proved it. Got struck down, came back. You think I give a shit? I'll go back on Twitch. But I'm going to spread some fun on Twitch. I'm going to do fun stuff. I'm going to do slick stuff. I'm going to do cool stuff. You know? Let's get to it. I like that. Keep them high and tight. You are on my lonely mind. You want to hear what black people here say when they see a UFO?
No, we not making this shit up. Look at it, she go. No, we not making this shit up. Look at it, she go.
It was a fake UFO video, but I had to clip the people coming out of the house and pointing. I couldn't put the fake part on it because it's obviously bullshit and we don't play with hoaxes. That's why when I posted that picture.
Just been arrested.
I posted that video of the oil well or whatever that does a little fart of fire. At first, I posted it, but it was during the time where I couldn't identify it. Then I identified it, and it became obviously fake. So I took it down. When is the KKK gonna start up, KKK? We want to watch your content. Are you Tommy getting together and getting your story straight? Are you guys doing a quick jerk session in the back? Tell me you are. I want to see. Can I watch? Can I watch? Please. I'm a peeper. Play The Peeper by Adam Sandler. No. Play The Peeper by Adam Sandler from Stan and Judy's Kids.
The peeper, what's going through his head?
Wow! Nipple clips.
Climbing the tree, slowly, quietly, looking for next branch. Found
I
it.
can't do this, but
Got it.
I know people do.
Window
Tommy, what are you doing that bike at night?
settling in,
I know it doesn't make a noise.
hidden, heart pounding through chest,
Nipple clips.
waiting, looking around,
Lovitz plays the Peeper in Little Nicky.
nervous.
John Lovitz. The one who slammed Andy Dick's head into a bar
Oh my.
for killing Phil Hartman, basically.
No pants. Classy,
Classy.
not too tight. Walking around the room. No idea I'm here. Loving it.
Loving it.
Rubbing her feet. Tough day. Relaxing. Hops off bed, going towards
Most
bathroom.
of you guys
Shutting the door.
that hide, you know what I
Alone
mean
again.
about hiding. Remind me
Waiting.
of this guy.
Looking around.
Not hiding your face, exactly.
Bored. Pull out nipple clips. Painful. But deserved. Bathroom door opens. Loving it. Oh my. Hair's in a ponytail. She picks up the TV clicker. Click. Sitting back. Watching her watch. Loving it. She laughs. I laugh. Oh yeah. Sharing
Every
moment.
VP watcher ever.
There's a dog. Not good. He can smell me. Should have showered. Barking. Don't leave.
Go away.
Here she comes. Staying motionless. Fucking dog's losing it.
Bye. You go quiet and go home like a good boy.
Doesn't see me. She's gorgeous. I'm grotesque. Knock at front door. She goes to answer. It's him.
Oh no.
Features.
Chisel
Yes.
features.
I'm fuming. Also hard. Hating myself. Sniffing fingers. She moans. Oh, I moan.
Is that why your
Looked up,
fingers are fucking
busted.
yellow,
I
dude?
moaned. He walks towards window,
My fingers are black from resin, but
full of rage,
your fingers are
looking right at
yellow.
me, feeling
I've
shame.
always assumed it's
Completely worthless.
nicotine, but I just had a thought.
Hard as a rock.
I see you, shithead. Well, the cops are coming, you sick fuck. And if
You gonna
you're
start?
running away, I'll come down there and bash your fucking skull in with a lead pipe.
Nipple
Staying
clips.
still, motionless, pretending to be a squirrel. Not working, she's calling. Dream shattered. Ultimate humiliation. Ejaculating.
Oh shit!
Gross pig. You're a piece of shit, you know that?
Yes, I do.
It's the guy from Grandma's Boy, Gray Beard.
LAPD, get down from the tree, buddy.
Trying the squirrel thing again. Looking for a nut.
I said get down from there.
Down I I know I do. It's an
Let's
addiction.
go, big guy. Come on.
Life's gonna kill
We
me.
enjoyed the show, Mr. Nipple Clips.
Oh!
Yanta.
Oh!
Sniffing.
Good morning. Good morning.
Piss on me. Please piss on me.
Siri,
If
pause.
somebody could piss on.
I bet it was Tommy James that was saying, what was it? KK and Kate don't want anything to do with me. Oh, no, it was Barry and Tommy James, right? Or somebody on an alt. Could be either one of them. What is this? Territorial? I was just joining because she said it was an open panel. I said, am I able to join? Nobody's here.
And guess what? I got refunded it, never made it.
I don't know what you guys talk about in the Discords. I don't know how you view me. I assume the last time I talked to you, it's, you know, I don't watch your fucking stream every day. So if you want to act a certain way and I'm thrown off guard, maybe I won't fucking communicate with you. Maybe I will. Sometimes I like riddles. Play Smooth Operator by Sade.
On it. Which app do you want to listen to this on?
Apple.
Now playing Smooth Operator single version by Sade on Apple Music.
Where's the KKK gonna be? I know it's in the South, but I didn't know it was in Washington. I heard they had war skins there, though. You targeting poor black men? Are you part of some conspiracy? You thought Sandman was a black man, I think. I feel like you were targeting his money. And you found out he didn't have money after a while. And you broke his heart. Or he broke your heart. Was it the AIDS comment? I know he felt sorry for it. Smooth operator, smooth operator. Remember when I sent you that $1 to send that private message because I felt like it was inappropriate for the chat? I sent him $1 to make up for it. I hope you read this. If somebody tells you. Oh, it put me to 0? That's good. Maybe it's time. So when I get 0, let's see. Oh, we're good. We can keep going. Yeah, we're good. In fact, Siri, play Mary Jane by... Play Rick James, Mary Jane.
Here's Mary Jane by Rick James.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing.
Do it, baby.
What time is it? Siri, what time is it?
It's 7:49 a.m.
Oh. How long does it take you to get to work, Tommy? Are you working still? Feeling lonely. Comes as no surprise. Get that food handler's card out. Oh, wait. You know, I cap about people's jobs. I could see you with a food handler's card. But Amber with a guard card? Hell no. Never, not even in Yuma County. I was just playing with that. You're good with nuts tied down. So if Amber's watching, you know I'm just playing with you. Or if you watch later. If you even get this message. Putting it out there. I don't care where you work. It just sounded like you were in a guard shack or some shit, so I just went with it. Like, it sounded like you work at one of those places overnight, you know? Letting people into their houses. Like, I wasn't, like, giving you shit. Like, I kind of was saying you work a good job. I thought you got your shit together. But I was putting things together. But who am I to know? Maybe they opened up the restrictions. I know that when I tried to get a job for a concert security position, they said that they didn't have any actual physical positions, but they'd hire me in a clerical position. And I go, what does that mean? Because it's security. I was like, mailroom? Nah. Because once you get to mailroom, I don't see you going farther without going back to college. Then you would have to do it while working there. That's double the stress, double the time, less time at home. They took up enough time. It's crazy, crazy. Is Team still around? They used to do all the concerts, but I see this other company called CSC. And then I see Sheffield and another one called Shetland. I heard of Sheffield for, and then obviously for DOD. And I heard of, there's a lot of like, I wouldn't be surprised that Black Rock would be at like Ozfest, for example, just for people like Ozzy and Sharon, you know, like Black Rock guys. So who's this? Siri, pause. Who's this woman they're going? Hey Siri, pause. Oh, it's Pebs. Well, I can see why KK hates Pebs. Other than me being nice to Sandman once after like I don't think that if we're in the same circles we should really hate one another. Like that's kind of my deal with when I came back. Believe me, I gave dude a chance. And when I say dude, I mean her dude, Zaya. you know? KK is on Zaya's dick hard. But it's almost like they want to cover everything that is, even me, they'll cover me because I was giving Sandman shit, and then laugh at me saying, and use it against me, like I care if I get called gay. Bro, I don't care. People thought I was gay because they thought I couldn't have been a incel. And I didn't talk about my wife and girlfriend, you know? And I told BG I wasn't married when I was. Yeah, that's right. So the real ones that can see through irony and listen when I tell you the fucking truth. I told Blackout, I told Blackout I was working at the airport, which was true. But he didn't realize I was working for a concrete company that had a job at the airport. So, you know, working doesn't mean you work at the airport. Oh, I work at the airport. You could work for a fucking bar at the airport. You could work for the TSA. You could work for Starbucks. You could work at Burger King. In fact, I gave him the Burger King excuse to throw him off. I just think when you assume you make an ass out of you, I might say me, but mainly you. And when I see Tommy James calling Liggy LD15, which there's a reason he has that 15 moniker, although if Jen vouches, and he said he was drunk on a panel, how fast can you catch a porn bomb? So I'm not, he wouldn't take accountability in front of Amber. I give her that. But he did take the blame for not watching his shit close enough. I don't know what that means to him, but you guys looking into it is just scratching at the wound. You know, it's negative attention to somebody that's never going to be held accountable, right? Do you think somebody's going to come up with that video? And if they do come up with, I think they do have the video. But if they have the video, is it going to come up to charges? Or is it going to be a fucking waste of breath? You know, are we going to sit here just talking about it to not ruin this guy's character? Because it just kicks him off, what? The streams that has 100 people tops? And those people let him back on when you're not looking. So, I don't know what to tell you. Cyrax goes live still. And William Glory Hill's still on him. And I think if he wasn't on him, I'd be on him. Somebody else would be on him. fucking, that guy's definitely one that maybe needed their internet privileges taken away. I moderate myself, and I think I do a goddamn good job of it. I might go off a couple times. I might break TOS a couple times. But don't think I don't flog myself accordingly. Like Krakadonna so eloquently put it, when I fell, I really did fell. I don't flog myself. But I have guilt for certain things that I do, certain things I don't. And if I say sorry and I'm genuine, I feel that as good indication. I say this: if I say sorry and you come back with some horse shit to throw on my sorry, you may get another sorry, but I'm not gonna trust you, right, Bob? Bro is the topic today. Bro and I, you want to talk about social internet relationships or parasocial relationships, whatever you want to call them. I've never met Tommy James, who called me a parasocial weirdo, which I would say anybody who shows up in your stream and comes up with fake narratives, that's a weirdo, right? I've been a weirdo before. A parasocial weirdo. I could be antisocial. I could be overly social. But parasocial? I don't know. What is parasocial to you? What's it too far? Like actually going to the house uninvited? That's fucking weird, isn't it? Isn't waiting till somebody is fucking live at their house and showing up with a can of wasp spray and a bat on a holiday when you're supposed to be enjoying the time with family? You're showing up to a single man's house screaming about anal sex with an old man. What's with you and sodomy, dude? You talked about his prolapse or something. How did you know about his prolapse then? What's Barry saying?
I don't think he will, even with Isaiah having, like, no relevance to anybody's life. Sandman will in my eyes,
I think Sandman doesn't identify with Zaya because Sandman used Zaya and he doesn't want to say he did. Because Zaya is volatile and he doesn't want to deal with his bullshit. Zaya makes threats. I think Sandman doesn't want to deal with threats, being that he is not vulnerable himself, but I feel like he's got he's lost enough and he doesn't need to lose anymore. And that's why I stopped doing my shit for a minute. And if I could start getting paid just to talk shit, I don't accept money for like being weird and doxes and all that. I think Blackout and I did I think I paid $1 for his mugshot, basically for the community. And then he was supposed to pay me $1 back for a goofy picture. And he made it $5, and I just wanted to make it even, right? And I didn't want to take $4 from him, but so that's kind of good. I want to work that kind of. If it's a goofy picture of somebody's fucking haircut, which by the way wasn't a secret, I just thought Blackout would get a kick out of it. And he didn't know. And it's funny. Here's either he wasn't white trash enough, wasn't here in the 80s and 90s in California, in the South. He really was in Boston, which that's his timeline. I might be wrong. Bo said he's from Boston. But I had a friend that used to be... she talked just like him. And she used to say, I just say I'm from Boston, but I'm from Phoenix. Because I have a speech impediment. Which is fine. I don't care where you're from. Actually, I kind of do. We all like to know regionally where people are born. It's kind of weird, but we're that way. At least the state. Who's waving? New person. Okay, Tommy. You and the carrot in your pocket. I don't know who Little Legs are. If you would actually introduce yourself and talk and say things that, you know, and be a chatter. You know what chat is? It's an open chat. I can read chat. It takes slow, but I can read it.
One good donator, he calls him a pay, takes a screenshot and says, now that you pay for your fucking plane ticket. Fuck out of here, bro. That's why the only fucking pussy you get is from the fucking crackhead on the corner. The same one you fucking buy her fucking food stamps from her. He also sucks your dick for
She's not wrong. They're codependent. They're codependent on one another. They have a codependent relationship. In that situation, I'm not saying tie the knot. Please don't. Please, God, don't tie the knot. Please, Lord, don't tie the knot. But you might have used her name if she had a good name enough to open up another LLC. But it's now gone with that apartment. Whatever that apartment went with. Because you said you left on good terms, but obviously if you're in a car and a van down by the river, you didn't have that choice. Nobody gets in a van down by the river by their choice. I've been there. Dude, I didn't even have a van when I came here in 2008. Or 7. I had no car. Came here on a Greyhound. And I was living in the Silverado down by the river. It didn't mean shit, right? Leased vehicles. Girlfriend's vehicles. Mom's house. Mom's phone plan. Dad's phone plan. Gas cards that isn't in your name, but isn't tied to your credit. That don't count, dude. I know Mama died, but where's Daddy? What's Daddy's story? I want to know Daddy's story. We always hear about how Mama died. Did Daddy leave? Is that it? Is that the story? I don't watch a stream. If anybody that knows Florida Man's story, I want to know if sorry, it's going to take me a second to read it. Little legs, I saw it jump up. Enjoy. Show the IP2 slider. What slider? Show IP2 soldier. IP2 soldier. I'm a soldier for Christ. But what do you mean? Not an IP2 soldier. I'm a soldier for America. If we have to, we go to a militia status. Wait in our houses. Fucking kidding? You know what I mean? No company from Florida is gonna take over America. No KKK from Florida is gonna take over America. But IP2, here's the thing about IP2. IP2 showed me a lot. It was a mirror onto my base. Does that make sense? And when I met people, I'm going to say Cracadon is one of them. There's a mirror onto my base, which my base one time was Democrat. I'm still registered. I don't know what I'd be called now. Independent, maybe. It's okay. It's okay, Mel. By the way, free Attila Bach. Let's get him back in the country. He did his time, didn't he? For punching out Jewel. I don't know. He needs to come back the right way. I don't know. Does he have felons? He can't come back if he has felonies. I feel like YouTube only gives me good music when I ignore it and play a bunch of music on my iPhone that's new. But Canada can learn a little from us. No issues with Canada learning from their own mistakes.
Sympathy donations. So when he doesn't have money, but right now what he's doing is he doesn't have money because he hasn't got paid again. I know him, so he hasn't got paid again.
I'll say Q has never guilt-tripped me for not donating. I'll say that right now. He's never said, and I always tell people, hey, fuck, I could donate at the beginning of the month and that be it. But it'd be like $2. I donated $2 total between KK and Sandman. I shouldn't have been donating anything. And then somebody else was having a food shortage issue. And this is because Jay is Savage gave me $20. I spread the love around Christmas. I donated 18 to another guy. And he gave me 20 back. I used to donate for goals on here. Ow. Shit's itching. But a lot of people don't use it, right? Swear if this shit starts taking my ink off, shit. La 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 la. I can't sing like that. Put it on my back.
And so he has some women he talks to.
You gotta stop it. You gotta stop the. What you feel about that bounty on your head, that 150 from Jimmy?
I think it's extremely irrelevant to my life, and I'm happy that again it's another
What's the
example,
bounty
like,
about?
When Sandman went after me instead of going after Tommy, that's like, doesn't Jimmy have an entire?
Wait, he did go after KK instead of Tommy. Why? Because he joined her panel? Dude. I don't take teams, but I do pick my fights sometimes based on what I see. Don't think I don't. I haven't stuck up for you, which I did. I stuck up for you by not saying a goddamn thing about certain people when they were chomping at you. But I think what Sandman did the other day, or yesterday, last night, with me and Tommy was fine. He backstaged me. I genuinely felt sorry because I've been slipping a lot with that shit on people's channels that, you know, don't want it around, and I understand the frustration. I understand. Tension is high. It's even higher than it was when I came home, which I was really surprised to hear. Everyone was fucked when I came home. Gotta have a fucking Liberty Mutual ad for 30 seconds. This goes out to people that live in their cars. You gotta watch out. Boric acid. It's good. You could do a lot with boric acid. It doesn't just kill cockroaches. Shadow maracas. Play Ramon Ayala.
When she didn't have to. And he didn't.
Hi, Rumble. Check my immigration status, Rumble. I'll be good. Don't worry. Mi amor. I caught that word. Us white boys don't forget the corazones and mi amors. Some people don't understand alto. Although I think it's a business, just like any other business. They're making money catching and releasing people. Everyone's getting paid for the money, the time, the transport, the gas. Everyone gets paid. Even the inmates sometimes get out right when they go back home, depending on where their home is. Detainees. Not all countries do what El Salvador is supposedly doing. Siri, pause. Hey Siri, pause.
Like you said, it could have been my kid. Alright? You can't go disrespecting and biting the hand that feeds you. This is something that we've actually witnessed as a community multiple
Sure you can.
times. You can't even
Just expect the fucking,
the problem is, though? The problem is for you. How is he going to find? I mean, I guess he's able to.
Wait,
He's making
wait.
a couple $100 a week off.
So you're saying if your kid calls you a bitch and he's over 18, you're gonna fucking just drop him?
Whoever said that, I don't know if it was me.
Okay.
There are probably 1 million plus
Do what you want to do.
displaced, unhoused people that are literally just trying to survive. What in the actual
I don't know.
would
Who
happen
knows that guy is
if
doing,
I said
right?
something about somebody doing something to me and I went and just decided to make them, I'm making content for y'all. It would be horrible, right?
Well, I'm going to say this.
That kind of brings me to my first point.
You let Tommy James say what he said about me and my family, that he was going to rape and kill us. So I came on and said what I needed to say, didn't I?
And she had to go back to her life because she had to go her life. And
what?
So he ended up here.
I didn't
So
fucking
rape
know
and
that.
murder is
I didn't
fine
know he would show
for
up.
other people.
I didn't know. Yikes.
John P. Gap, John P. Gap told him that he could come stay and hang out for a week. Well, he lasted 1 day there. And I wasn't following it as it happened. I didn't know none of that happened. You know, just doing whatever I do. And so I looked at my phone and I got all these Instagram messages. And I can't even see the beginning of the messages. And so I see one and it's something like I'm scared. And I was like, okay, wait. And so I go and I look at it and he had just blew me up. Help me, I need help. Please ask me.
I will say, Yasmina said a whole mouthful with just a few words. Homeless but accent titled. The way he spoke on Vivi's vehicle and her home. A woman that literally saved him from.
Yet, who knows the story? You don't know the story. Only Q and her know the story. They could have been fucking around on Q and her could have been fucking around on his on her old man. And everyone on here didn't know. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. I've been preaching this for fucking months. What up, flies? Somebody was talking shit. Little Legs, maybe? I don't know who that was. Was it White Tommy James? Yeah, notice I said White Tommy James.
Being in a tent, right? And you're talking about her vehicle and her home. But where's yours?
He's in an apartment. And I'm gonna say this. I couldn't get my own apartment in California in 2007 when I moved back. You needed first and last and a security deposit. Plus, you needed to make 3 times as much as the rent. And the rent at some of the places I was looking, for instance, $2,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment in the San Gabriel Valley. Or 3-bedroom condo in the San Gabriel Valley. They wanted $2,500. When people are shooting and selling drugs right outside in the parking lot, and your car will get broken into. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And this is a nice neighborhood in the SUV. I'll say this is the good neighborhood that has views, that isn't smog-filled. Cancer. Although it's changed a lot since then. I left for a lot of reasons. Mainly money. It was not smart to live there. If I could have stopped you, I would have. I just said, if you're going out west to see pot hockets or be closer to her, if that was his deal, I would have went to Utah. I know Utah sounds horrible. It's the beer. But, yeah.
I said, okay, let me call you back.
She's going to put this on private right away. These people having established channels, it bothers me because you know they get it from fucking over people and not having loyal friendships. Same thing with Tommy James. He said I was community hopping. I feel like I'm still in the same community I've always been in. For the fucking ever. The projection is real with these people. And it makes me really sick. Because I don't want to say he's projecting. He's a PDF. I don't want to. But that's all he talks about. And that's all he says to people. And that's all he comes with. Is if he can't win, you're a PDF. If he got caught smoking drugs, you're a PDF. Well, it's okay because you're a PDF. Well, fuck me, right? How is it okay? Oh, it's okay because I'm not accountable, loyal, or have any kind of clout, by the way. What is it? Substance to my ideas, right? Yet, no qualifications, but I have a lot to say about what you're
doing. Most people have never
doing.
heard of a cook named Mary Mallon, but it turns out she's actually one of the most famous people in American history. It's just that she's better known as Typhoid Mary.
You think
Today, I'm going to be
it's rent free? I see you passing out on stream. I passed out too. I was watching Sandman's 3-hour intro. And I passed out. And then I wake up 4 hours later to you guys covering the same thing that KK's covering. Kate's coverage of Q's and with VB. You know, like Kate covering Q's coverage of Q covering VB. So everyone watched Q covering VB or talking, getting confronted in the street after defending himself from said homeless person that, I don't know, spread all his shit in the fucking ditch or let people steal, thought Q wasn't coming back for a jersey. All that shit looked clean. I don't care how dirty you suspect people are. That's their stuff. Jose Sanders, if I let I'm saying this. If I let Jose Sanders stay in my house for whatever reason, and I was a lone bachelor kind of thing, and it went on for longer than a month, there's a certain amount of time, you are susceptible to not taking care of that person, but giving them ample amount of time to leave and get their shit taken care of. I'm going to say especially in the state of California. And I said this in the chat while you were ranting about how shitty he treated your house. It's null and void, ma'am. You let him stay at your house. You take on the consequences. Was there a contract signed? Was there a lease agreement? Do you have receipts? Can he provide Cash App receipts, of where he's paid you for whatever services in the house? I noticed you had a big dog he was letting out all the time. Whose dog was that, kind of thing? There's a lot of questions that could be picked apart like monkey bread, but I could speculate for fucking hours and make you pissed off at me and make everyone that thinks that you did right, which is, I thought you did right by doing good for him. I praised you every time I saw you or you were talked about. Because I've been in that position where he's at, and it's not cool. And believe me, being in that position, if you haven't been there, and I don't know, I haven't been in his position at all. Sandman can probably vouch for the mom thing, but I wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't see me if I lost my parents. Let's just say that. You wouldn't be seeing me for a while. I'd be a different person. There would be significant change in what happens to my personality. It's a given. It's a given. Guess what? Pop quiz. When did my attitude towards everyone's bullshit start? Like the negative attitude. Some people are sick of it. I think some people think it's funny. I think Tommy James thinks it's funny and a joke, but it's not a comedy bit. It's my life. I deal with it every day. You deal with it whenever you feel like it, right?
Astoria, Oregon.
Are you coming in every time I go live?
Columbia River.
Because if that case, I'll go live constantly for you, just you, buddy.
According to Mark Twain, God created war so that Americans would learn geography.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. has never had a war with Paraguay. So until about 2 weeks.
Jess is taking the
My arm is literally burning from the nicotine patch.
This is my sister's. Last time
It's 22%. I wonder if they can go any higher than that. I think it's 22%.
Looks like we passed.
I don't know if it's the nicotine or the
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. If it's
glue.
Got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
But it after 2 days, it'll start burning like slightly into a scab.
The fact that Paraguay rarely makes global headlines. It's also landlocked, so it lacks beaches and
Paraguay made a headline when the guy tried to pass off a fake golden ticket. Don't talk to me about headlines, buddy.
any modest economy, it also doesn't play a major role in global business or politics. From a satellite view, it looks kind of dull, just flat land covered in farms.
So itchy.
But based on what I've learned about other countries, I figured that probably wasn't the full story. So I decided to dig in and deliberately learn more about the country. So anyway...
Hey babe, do we have any more cetirizine? Or are we out?
This video is essentially a collection of some of the most interesting things I've learned about
Is
Paraguay
that-
these last 2 weeks.
Does that make her a public figure?
It's had some territorial changes
YouTube.
over the years.
I'm asking this for legal reasons.
But I want to talk about
My
this
caregiver,
It lost
who
this
is
area to the War
also,
of the Triple
you
Alliance,
know,
a brutal
my
conflict
fact
in the
checker
late
because I
1800s,
have
where
a brain
Paraguay fought
injury.
against Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay.
She also says
Paraguay
things
was
like,
nearly wiped out.
please
It
stop
lost large portions of
harassing
its land.
him. He
Argentina
doesn't know
claimed
where
this
he's at the
Paraguay
moment,
refused to hand it over.
basically.
The two sides agreed
And
to international arbitration to avoid another conflict.
when she
In
got,
1878, US
she
President
said that,
Rutherford B. Hayes
she was told
ruled
no
in
by
Paraguay's
the
favor
person,
and the land
and
was
then
acquired.
that person
Since
started to
then,
make her
Paraguay's
a
gratitude
public
toward President
figure.
Hayes, who was largely forgotten about
To
in the
me,
US, has grown into
that sounds like a cranky little boy that can't get his way. Oh, I'm so sad. I can't get my way. I was told by a real woman to stop and be a man. Yet, I can't. I can't. I can. I have that ability. Actually, she loves me. You know that? Do you have somebody that loves you, Tommy James, like she loves me? Is that why you're so salty? Is that why you want to fuck her so bad? Is you think you want to give her something you think I haven't given her? And Blackout, you got some nerve. So does fucking Tommy James, he's got some nerve. In fact, Tommy James gonna pay for his nerve. Blackout, you said some nice things last night. You said some shit last night too. But for the most part, you kind of won a little light. You've got me off your ass a little bit after last night. Because you know, truly I'm a protector. I told you one time that, for instance, if we were on Mill, instead of beating your ass, I'd probably be the one to protect your ass. So you came at me, 3 days later with the, if I ever saw you in public, I'd push you down and start kicking you and kill you, and there'd be nothing I can do. Well, I'm sorry, Blackout. Your Lululemons would be around your ankles. I'd be grabbing you, taking you down to the ground, pinning you, de-escalating the situation, and you'd be calling Uncle. I wouldn't do anything else but de-escalate. Don't attack people that may or may not know more than you think. Crippled or not, I'm still bigger and maybe stronger than you. Who knows? We haven't tried it. I've never wrestled with you. Sometimes you could wrestle with somebody and know. What's great is the internet. You never know who you're talking to, right? Blackout. You could be talking to somebody who's got to a martial arts level at 10 years old that you couldn't even fathom. And then continued on after that. Now, I'm not that person. I'll say that. I'm a yellow belt. But I've eaten my fair share of dirt. And I've won my fair share of fights. I know that. Maybe I've won more than I've lost. Maybe I've lost more than I've won. I don't know. I don't keep track. In fact, I choose anti-violence over violence, but sometimes I wonder about other people's intentions. So you need to self-preserve or self-preserve somehow. I think I was in the chat last night. My mind wasn't working very well till I got my meds in me at 3-ish. I woke up sharp as a tack. I hate that they use ducks. Dawn is a decent company for cleaning the ducts, but there's still a chemical company that who knows what they're doing to the ocean. Is the dish soap good for the ocean? Is there forever chemicals in that shit? guy may be gay. It's a picture of two men dancing on the beach, although Russian culture is different. I don't want to say they're gay and they're not. Hey, 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 hey. I always like that dance. Rasputin. You know it never relaxed, right? I forgot who. Somebody told me who you were, RV Flies, and it's funny how people tell me, oh, that's somebody such and such, and I immediately forget, and I'm sorry if I do, and I got to get past that milestone, and not that everyone needs name tags, but if you're hiding under a moniker, you can always DM me on Instagram, you know. Like I said, most people who knows they're cool with me would know that. I might say something shitty, but I don't mean that always straight to you. There's a couple of people that are on my shit list that have participated in the piling on that I don't call out because they're insignificant to me. So if I say something and I've forgotten it, negative or positive, and maybe to your benefit or not. If you want to remind me, you can. Fucking call me out, for fuck's sake. I'd actually prove that. Because then we don't have any fucking hurt feelings when it boils over, right? Like I'll say this, Tommy James was sitting on the parasocial thing since I met him. So I gave him the usual, you're a dumbass, you're eating fucking red cap mushrooms with fucking white dots on it. And he goes, yeah, they're good, they're marketed. Just because they're marketed means jack and shit. The toxicity of my city, slow down. Say the My father smoked a pipe growing up. That's what my grandmother told me. She always thought my pipes were super ornate compared to the Sherlocks of old time. She'd be like, wow, that's interesting. And I'm like, yeah, it also gets filled up with this gunk. And I showed her all the shit from the resin. We had a time in my life, I was 19, and I had these, I lived with these people, and I might have said this story. They were friends of mine at one time. I think the dude was super jealous, because when he knew that when I left that house, all my furniture was coming with me, and he'd no longer have a house. But he also tried to put a Coke bag in my room he then called the cops on me, and immediately got his karma when every bong and pipe was taken from him that day. And I was told on, for the first time in my life, my grandmother found out I smoked marijuana. Not by the 7 or 10 foot, because it was from the bottom of the ceiling, or bottom floor to the ceiling. A big ass pot plant, leaf. And had plants and mushrooms all around and shit. It was a beautiful hippie fucking... It was a small fucking room. Probably a laundry-sized room. Smaller than that. Good built-in fucking cabinets and shit. So I could... Like, the bed was the only thing in there. Bed and dresser. No room to walk. All I did was jump on my bed. I had a hamper also. No trash can. I lived in the living room. And the guy would bitch that I was always in the living room and I didn't spend time in my room. I said, dude, you could have gave me the whole big room over there. But you gave it to, count this, his reptiles. The room wasn't insulated. So when the reptiles died, he was like, okay. He still didn't give it to me. He made it into his music room. I'm going to say this. First generation immigrants that are criminals. That are criminals. Not the hard-working guys, but the guys. I was a doctor in my country. Now I am a mover. And I have 3 felonies in this country. I'm joking, not 3, but it's like they do. These fuckers, State Fair? Texas? What happened there? Anyways, dude had all this, like, grimy shit attached to his name, and he has the balls to call the cops on me and plant shit. He used to do trips down to Mexico like I didn't know what you're doing, bro. All the time. He gave me, My first, I've never gone down to Mexico and partied my ass off. I went down there and drank a couple beers with my dad and had lunch with my dad and grandpa when I was younger. I bought a bunch of stuff. You know, you go to Mexico. Mexico loves Americans with money. You go there to buy stuff. I had a couple beers because they'll serve you if you look old enough. And this place had real carne asada. I'm gonna say this: the industries in Mexico, there's a lot of American industries that went down there. I don't know if they're still down there.
While you're in the military, most likely you'll have a family. You'll be the kind of person that I.
What's this going on? I got sidetracked. It was a great time. Mexico during Vicente Fox, right before, it was safer. He even made small amounts of drugs legal. I don't know if that contributed.
You'll be a veteran, basically.
Who's going to the military? Q.
You know, the way that you are, as smart as you are, and as good as a communicator you are, and as passionate you are about societal issues, the military would be the perfect foundation for you later to go into politics.
What up, Broom Gang? You can do niggas towers all you want. Tracy X is on.
Right?
I don't even mind Kill AM 42 doing his, you know, you can tag up in my chat all you want. That's just letting it be known you're out there, you know. That's not offensive to me. Now you coming in and doing what Tommy does. Dude, you really think Tommy makes fucking... You don't make $1,000 bets. I'll slap the shit out of you, dude. Show me a fucking $1,000 bet live on stream. I want to see a $1,000 fucking one-armed bandit pull. Or a roulette bet. You can do it however you want. You could pick every fucking thing on the fucking board roulette-wise. I better hope you're getting double zeros. Because I want to see a $1,000 bet. Maybe it's craps and you're just letting them, you know, all over. You're doing fucking 20 on each fucking odd. You know, I don't know what you're doing. But a $1,000 bet? Is it scratchers? What are you doing? What is your addiction? Like when you... Yeah, I think you're capping. I know people that do those kind of bets. I don't see you doing it. Like, you wouldn't see me bragging about, I don't know, I'm about to go pick up my Rolls Royce, bought straight cash, money, right? You wouldn't know. Come on, dude. Here's the new thing. I just got qualified and I beat a Kenyan marathon runner. That was my I beat the Kenyan marathon runner. That guy, he had nothing on me, man. He wasn't training. It was an off day, diarrhea. I don't know, but I ran and ran. I just kept running. Hope Barry's VC is nice and fun. Hope they're having fun in there. Shout out Barry's VC.
Hey, you're watching my...
What goes on in the guys only part of these Discord channels? Because if you ever go in Crackadonna's, we don't have that in there. Oh, Clumsy went live last night. And he had a panel? Is that what I see? Oh, hell yeah. You know what? I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this with full... Get the fucking chat out of my way. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. If Clumsy and Sandman squash the beef, I'll buy them both a bottle. It's going to be a small one. It'd be like one of those pints, a $20 bottle of Patron, and have it sent to their house or a Amazon box or whatever, you know. I don't know if you can do that with Amazon, but however it works, right? Because I have never seen them get along, and it's entertaining in a way, but you know where the beef stands. And it's sad. The beef shouldn't stand there. And I think Clumsy and Sandman have more in common than they think, right? Like I said about Blackout, even though I call Blackout horrible shit, and he does horrible shit I would never do, but there is some common interest. We were on a Charlie Kirk conspiracy podcast last night, and the Blackout I met 3-4 years ago, whenever I met him, 2021, 2020, whenever, was more political, more outspoken politically, and I would say less drunk and less brain rot. I need more water. Cold, cold water. Hey, babe. Babe. Can you bring me a restock of water? Please? Did KK get a break? From you today, Tommy James? It's because I figured it out. I don't watch a lot of her, but I figured it out, I think. The day she cooks with videos, you don't want to fuck with her, right? Maybe that's it. That's the only thing I saw what I did wrong in Barry's eyes. I don't know what Kate sights on. I don't know what her intentions with me is, but meaning like, I don't know what she says about me offline, but I've warned her to not cap the way that they cap with one another with me. I said, there's no reason to do it. I've never given you a reason, so don't do it. Why? And they still play games. And I'm not talking about the hook. That's funny. I said that on purpose.
All right?
I'm talking about threatening people.
And everybody is destined for whatever they're destined for, right?
Like, I say, like, don't try to. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. But I would say keep it cordial. Keep it cool. We've always been cool. Like Ron came at me out of nowhere. You grow a set of balls since I got hit. You know. I got hit with the stupid stick, I used to say. I think that's where Liggy got confused. He said I got hit by a bus, but I said I got hit with a stupid stick. And I said it really slow, so it confused everybody. Oh, I see where the views go.
Epiphany, Sage.
So she's targeting Jimmy. Jimmy's a... if you didn't know, his name is Groovy Jimmy. He is a StreamYard streamer.
It is amazing.
Which I came on here to see George Copeland. I still don't see him. George must be sleeping.
I clicked it. J-Dog was on him. He called somebody a tomo or a pedo or something. I clicked out. I was done. Right there, right? Fuck, I forgot where.
J-Dog tried to confront me about domestic violence in my previous residence, and I had to tell him, which is interesting because it was me basically defending my house and being the person that kicked out the domestic person. And Tommy James seems to think that person still is romantic with he's got himself a whole bunch of, situations. You have probably pickled balls. Am I wrong? Carrot fingers, James. Hey Siri, what's my alarm set for?
All of your alarms are turned off.
Siri, set alarm for 12 hours steroid.
12-hour steroid up timer. Starting now.
Should I take the breathing treatment on stream? Hey babe, can you bring me some waters? I'm parched. I think I have some. If I don't drop my plate in my lap. Babe! Hey, babe! Fucking dead asleep. Fucking hate this shit. I'm on stream. I need water, please. I'm hollering live on stream. They're gonna think I'm yelling at you in a domestic violence sort of way, even though you're allowed to nap, since you don't have a regular schedule. Oh, the junkie says you're not allowed to nod off. Tommy James, are you allowed to nod off at your work? Hun? Let me ask your boss if you're allowed to nod off at work. No, you're fine, babe. I'm talking to Tommy. I'm here to converse with the masses in what we call my soapbox, right? I stand on my soapbox. I stand what's this? Tommy, I saw that glorious beard you have. Are you thinking about growing it out again? Was it your Muslim phase? Was it when you did time? Is that why you get along with Ron and all those guys? I think you're faking it. I think you guys are planning this. This is all a script because you guys do it way too hard. You guys go way too hard and nothing comes from it. You know, we don't, thank you. We never see, anything of Ron or Zaya come from me. But you go for me though, right? You sit here and flood my chat. I think you think that a handicap means that I am weaker than you. But you're the one that won't fight the handicapped guy physically. Mutual combat. You jealous of my brass Rasputin look? Thank you for the waters, baby. You know what sucks? Not being able to get waters, but I get a little cart attachment for my, it'll be done. I can't wait to get a hickory cane. Sword canes might be legal in Arizona, thinking about it. Get a sword cane. You fuck with somebody with a sword cane and fencing lessons? Shit. I'll just sharpen it. My cat even scoffs at you, dude. Saw a picture of you once and it vomited immediately. I don't know why. Have you ever even... You look like a fucking reptilian thinking about it. Your skin is kind of... Oh, maybe that's your problem. Were you ever a part of the, during the Obama years, there was a lot of people speculating. It was about 2013. I want to say 2012. But there was a lot of videos of people in the crowd, and they'd be like, look at their eyes, and they're all like fake videos. But then who's to know what is fake? What's your perception of real? Like, some people think WWE is real. Like, I genuinely think I know the injuries and aftermath is real. But I genuinely think there's people that think that shit is real and it's not an acting gig. It is a acting gig mixed with acrobatics and sports. It's like gymnastics and wrestling mixed in acting. And it got a party aspect after a while. I'm going to say the good old boys from the Southern wrestling is where the South, I don't know, Detroit has a really, Michigan in general has a really good wrestling base too. And Mexico. Actually, the entertainment side of wrestling, I call that wrestling. Wrestling is a point-based, like boxing, I would say. Did I get swept off because, okay, Primus swept me one time. Like boxing, I would say. Yeah. Tommy James still running his cocksucker. Tommy James still running his cocksucker. Your broom, Dick Broom, as I like to refer to it. When is Freddie Mercury gonna come out of that fucking heart of yours and just You just don't stop me now. Come out of the closet. You know, we know all this projection, what it is. What is your problem? That's what is it envy of other streamers? Because you ripped up Psyche after Beta stopped, I think. Maybe Beta turned you down, or you guys were really doing the, StreamYard jerk sessions. And then, I don't care what fucking single people do. In fact, I don't care anybody does sexually. I like to laugh at people, but I'll make sexual jokes. I'll talk sexual, but what you do on your free time, that's all you. As long as it's ethically, I'm a fucking, you know what I mean. So, we have some societal rules that do come into play with that. Wood chipper, for example. Life is a joke. This guy has crazy ass videos and they're all animated. It's probably gonna. Oh.
Your life starts when you're born into a mighty medieval village.
It's all like. At first it seems very dim, but then it's the same story about ancient man and their stick figure, Wojaks and troll faces and old school internet. I would say old school because it's different, right? It's like older than 2020. 5 years because of the way the internet goes. 24 hours basically. If I didn't keep up this bullshit with you, Tommy, it would have died out 12 hours after. Isn't it great? It only took, what, a week, 3, 2, and then you went way overboard. And then I said, okay, this guy, he's going to have to make peace or I'm going to have to go overboard. I gave you one, I gave you another, gave you another.
At about midnight.
I said, okay, well, I'm going to have to start getting him where it hurts. Tommy James is not telling the truth. Of course he's not telling the truth. He always gets high every couple months. Well, that's not an excuse. Sorry. He always loses his job a couple months. Well, stop talking about it then. Fucking be normal. Here. Next time I get a job and I lose it, I won't tell anybody. I don't do that anyways. I worked at in fact, I did have online friends. And they didn't care where I worked. They just knew I was at work. Oh, I wasn't there because I was at work. Fucking short bus. You bring your fucking stream to work. And then you make an ass out of yourself. Like it's content. IP2 doesn't care about your job. That's why they try to find out what it is. They'll call you and get you fired. That's why Tommy doesn't go live at work anymore. You know how I know you're not serious? You went to your, what was it? Was it court appointed? It was a counseling meeting, probably court appointed. You went to a counseling meeting and lied to the counselor completely with the stream in your pocket, high on fucking drugs. I got that too. This all adds up, right? So whatever you were doing to get off your case wasn't real, basically. The whole blogger incident. You knew he was on probation. You saw the Alex interview. You took advantage of the fact that his parents weren't talking to him at the time. It's very sad for a man to not have his kid, his wife, girlfriend, baby mama, or his parents on Thanksgiving. But he had his landlord. And you went there with a baseball bat in your hand. And you had to say, "Oh, mister, don't worry. I'm not here for you," because that man is probably going to shoot your fucking ass. I know I would have. I noticed you didn't cross that fucking line, did you? You didn't do any property line crossing. You threatened to have people break into my house. I think detaining somebody, and I would say calling it, what is it? What's a good word for incapacitate? Because they're unruly. And I'm not going to hit you over the head. You come in my house, somebody is going to hit you over the head with something else. Castle Doctrine's a bitch. And we not only have a 24-hour house. You've seen it. You told me I was crazy. He's sitting there streaming at 4 a.m. Well, you know, some people have 24-hour houses. You know, at 4 a.m, other people are doing laundry and slamming fucking doors, and, you know, not everyone is normie. Some people work nights. In fact, the people that live here do work nights too. Some people work nights, some people work days, some people work from home. Imagine Tommy James meeting the husband in real life. And by the way, even though the husband you call my fake wife, her ex-husband, he's protective. I would say he's protective of her. He wouldn't let anything happen to this house or her. In fact, I think I know a place he can go that he can be local, babe. If he decides to, choose a different place for more suited to him and maybe two of the kids, It's interesting how people that are in their either they have no idea what living in a divorced household is like, or having single parents is like, or whatever. Having step parents. I had multiple step parents. It's way nuanced. I remember hearing a certain person say step parents don't matter. Okay, well, what about people that are adopted into like rich households, for example? They're like poor drug babies, they get into a rich household and flourish. You don't think those people didn't help that person? You're telling me Angelina Jolie and all those kids that her and Brad Pitt adopted weren't getting the attention they get? I guarantee they might not getting attention full on from their working parents. Very hard working parents. And I'm bringing up sick ass Hollywood, I know. And Angelina. But I guess I'm just bringing it up for example of out of nowhere. It just shows that somebody's gonna raise those kids, and that's what matters. Your parent not being there for however long, it hurts you, even when you're 35. I'm gonna say that, dude. It might not hurt you like you're 7 or 2 or 1, where they say you don't remember, but what if you only know the fucking dudes who come over as the male figures that come over as your dad, or you don't have a dad, or it's strange to me. I wouldn't fathom it, right? It's because my paradigm is different. My perception is different. My paradigm perception is different. Step parents don't matter. Yeah, step parents are a bitch, but some people come through. I thought my stepdad was a dick for a long time. And, he can do some dick things. I haven't seen it in a while, but overall, it could be worse, right? It could be Woody Allen's stepkid or adopted kid. That goes into a whole nother story. That's the bad part of Hollywood. Actually, that's New York. Ha ha ha! It's gonna make, I can't read the text right now. It's gonna make me play it. Flawed logic. I think it's true. There's IQ differences between certain white people. Like, I'm gonna say, like, white people aren't made the same. It's racist to think that. Or white passing. Or what is considered white American in this country. Music sucks, scum. I like Steely Dan. Sorry, so stupid. You love anything that's mine, huh? Give it back to you. My kitties are funny. They always steal my shit. Like, I get my hat stolen, I get my hair ties stolen. Well, hair ties are a given. I get my straw stolen. I get my socks stolen by my dog. By my kitten, or cat. She's a cat. I just call her a kitten. She steals everything, and there's no more leaving weed on the plate as I'm like grinding it up. She'll steal it. She don't eat it. She just steals it and takes it somewhere. And I haven't found, well, first off, I can't go looking for it, but I haven't found the spot. I did find a bunch of shit right back here. Now, it might be me dropping it behind the bed, but I suspect that they are under the bed, and that's where a lot of my shit is gonna end up. This whole album's got classics on it. And this is where the lips came from. Now I know where it came from. Not Rolling Stones. What up, Skibbity Bop? No, I can see him. I don't think you are problematic, are you? I mean, would you give me a reason? Ha 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 ha. I don't block for just any reason, and unfortunately one day I blocked a shitload of people. Oh, bye-bye, Skibbity Bop. Message retracted, right? So I'm gonna say this. Look up the term cortical blindness. Have they ever told you to read out, I don't know, the VIN number on your car plate? I used to be I used to be able to just, look at a VIN number like quick and would remember it, and I'd see it like perfect, right? Now, my left and right brain doesn't work. So not only is it distorted, it's like it sometimes comes out backwards, and then I have fucking shit in the way. And I've had it where I woke up and I'm completely zoomed in and my fucking whole focal comes back, and like I close my eyes and I come back. I'm zoomed in looking at that fucking thing like a zoom camera. And I can't fucking explain it, man. Now, it could be just me focusing on it. I swear I sleep with my eyes open. My girl said for the first couple days I was doing that. I think she said for the first week they had somebody on standby just squirting my eyes. They had to put some moist shit just to keep my eyes fucking... I don't know what to think, man. I'm not crashing out. I just don't remember. I know that when I woke up the first time, I could see probably close to what I am seeing. No, because I can see her. They were doing an eye test on me, right? I couldn't see you after the first or second. 2 times for second, 1 time for first. I gotta pick my nose. Get out the clip, guys. It's gonna be a big one. Oh. There you go. Nasonex keeps them dry. If you ever use Nasonex and you have a stuffed nose, this shit dries it up. And if you got like big cavities from, blow or whatever you have big cavities for, I have big cavities from snuff tobacco, and when they put that fucking feeding tube down, it had to be like pushed down a little bit, because if I pick my nose sometimes, I'll pull out a booger that is half hard and it has a big old crag on it. It looks like a fucking comet, and with a big old slimy tail on it. Are you guys eating breakfast? I'm sorry. But I was thinking, in the hospital, I couldn't breathe for shit, and my oxygen was not working. And we took the cannula off, and I couldn't pick my nose. But guess who came through? They came through. Can I tell? She came through, cleared my air passages, not with a Navage. We're not going to have any Bristol stool chart fucking boogers coming out there. But it was hard boogers. but it was like the size of a quarter that came out of my nose. No lie. A booger the size of a quarter. And and women who have kids know this. Remember when the child is got the nose that's too small, you can't help them, and they can't breathe. And you gotta use a little bulb thing, and it's really small, and then you gotta suck it out with the bulb. You know that? Yeah, it's kind of like that. But I don't think that would have worked. I think this shit was so bad. I worked on it too. I think I loosened it up for her. Hey, everyone picks their nose. Blowing your nose is just a snot rocket into a handkerchief or tissue. If you're wondering, I tossed it in a biohazard bin. That's what that is. 1 second. Sorry. we don't need any issues with the storm. We want to keep people safe. We're having a storm. I'd let you guys see it, but I'm a cripple. By the way, what's your crip status on Tommy? Did anybody call the neighborhood Crips out? He says he's a 5'5". That's why he busts out the nickels. But I'm going to say, stop faking and perpetrating and let me know who put you on. Am I not valid enough? Somebody came on a panel and claimed GD and was very ominous. I wondered if they were related to you, and I asked them, maybe if they want to vouch for him. But, who knows, right? This sounds pretty hot. I can't read it or I'll play it on my shit. I want to read something. These are all like set up so that you can play them on YouTube, I think. On YouTube, I keep having to check my fucking stream. I don't recognize the name. Have you ever heard Gregorian chants? Those are cool as fuck. This guy had me listening to them when I was fucking, I guess it's Orthodox religion of some sort. And they're fucking interesting. It reminded me of, but it was a choir. It was different. It's something I had never heard before. This guy is in a fucking robot suit, acting like, wait, I've seen this before. It's BBC, maybe. Wes Watson is gonna implode. He's been imploding. Atozy just picked him up. Why am I getting Lululemon reviews? Oh, no. That's a murder case.
Recently discovered on the southern border, DEA agents uncovering a
25-foot
tunnel allegedly being used
it's
to
a
smuggle
tunnel
drugs.
with
The tunnel was under
pants.
construction beneath a vape shop
Where's
in
pants?
Laredo, Texas. Authorities seizing cocaine and marijuana as well as construction gear used to build that tunnel. News Nation's Jorge Ventura is live.
Weed and
Laredo.
coke?
What can you tell us?
I guess the coke might
now
have
a multi-agency
fentanyl.
investigation is underway after authorities say
And
they
the
were
weed
alarmed
isn't
when they discovered a suspicious
American.
tunnel at this vape shop right behind me. It's that
In
black building right
Texas,
here,
weed
Kush
is
Smoke
illegal.
Emporium. Now, this was part of an operation dubbed Operation Vaporizer, where the DEA targeted
Kush
vape shops
Smoke
across the country,
Emporium
including right here on the border in Laredo.
in a fucking border town, in a place in the state where weed is highly illegal. Dude.
A vape shop selling illegal substances. Now, during that operation, DEA agents alongside Laredo PD uncovered a suspicious
Laredo,
tunnel.
by the way. It's like saying Nogales
Multi-agency search was led by
or
the DEA, and
El
that tunnel was
Paso.
located in the back of the shop and did lead agents to a concealed
No Country
road. The
for
DEA says
Old
the purpose for
Men
this tunnel was for illicit use and appeared to
area.
be still under construction. Authorities did seize marijuana and cocaine.
I'm
at the
surprised
shop.
they
Shop
didn't
owner,
find meth.
Humberto Peña, was arrested and charged with possession of controlled substance
He's smiling as an Edgar. He doesn't have the typical Edgar haircut, but if he let it grow out and he conditioned it one day, he has a big shit-eating grin. It was just weed and coke. He'll be out in 4 years. Oh, wait. It's a tunnel? Never mind. He might be fucked. Like FUBAR. Unless he's well, my hair is making me itchy. It's an extremely old picture on screen. It's all in Spanish. Something. Any Spanish speakers can help me? Translation.
No soy de aquí ni soy de allá, no tengo edad ni porvenir, y ser feliz es mi color de identidad. Me gusta estar tirado siempre en la arena, en mi matungo perseguir a Manuela, o todo el tiempo para ver las estrellas con la María en el trigal. No soy de aquí ni soy de allá, no tengo edad ni porvenir, y ser feliz es mi color de identidad. Me gusta el sol, Alicia y las palomas, el buen cigarro y las malas señoras, saltar paredes y abrir las ventanas, y cuando llora una mujer.
Todo lo que necesitas para cuidar tu sonrisa está en Aspen Dental.
Ofrecemos una variedad de servicios.
Yo no le canto a la luz, porque alumbra y nada más.
I'm gonna take a rest. I've been cross-legged almost for 3 hours. DVTs. Skibbity bop. Peace. It's good. Peace is good. Peace is good. Always respect people that respect, show respect. You know, you can get it while showing it at the same time. So never forget, this man can be president one day. Maybe he can't. Actually, they don't have any laws about presidents breaking laws, right? I mean, that's what we got going on right now. They're talking about President Trump having, like, being accused of breaking laws and charges. They challenged his right to be president. They challenged Bill Clinton for not inhaling, which is a bitch thing to say. You don't smoke pot to look cool. I don't think anybody does that. If he smoked cigarettes at one time, he could smoke pot.
mas cuando salga la luna, cantaré, cantaré a mi Tucumán querido.
He showed me his passport day, by the way. He showed the cover.
The sweetest Halloween starts now.
And it was blue. And I saw an eagle. I'm not gonna bullshit you. He has a passport day. Passport day. I just give him shit. You know that. Come on. This dude, obviously.
There's nothing quite as relaxing
American.
as a walk through the...
Anyways, shout out everyone that came in with great intentions. Shout out people who came in with shit intentions. Just for coming in watch time. That doesn't matter because I delete everything, right? No, I don't delete everything. In fact, I just bought more space. I can get up to 10 terabytes.
There's nothing quite as relaxing.
I only got 2 right now. So I think that's enough for now. And that's just locally. We're client size, not locally, but I'm always connected. Unless the fucking world goes dark, I'll be always connected.
There's nothing quite as...
But hug everyone you love and tell them that you love them. Even if you aren't like leaving or anything. I'm serious because you never know when they're gonna go. Grief is something everyone is, including me, has been dealing with very hard lately, and it's showing. We've all lost somebody at some time in our lives, and lately we personally, not just me, but other people in this community, if you want to call it that sector of the internet we stay in, but we all have rough lives, and I'm going to say people are harder than the other. And they get cynical. I get cynical. I've gotten way cynical. You have to humble yourself. You have a busy day today. I know you're getting fucked up. Hope you're doing better. Stay safe. If it's raining out there in California, yeah. I got, side stories. I got a podcast to listen to. Okay. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Wait, how do I do this? And keep.